if you see the types of licenses that are available in Splunk, okay, so there are so many licenses, okay. So whatever the license that we have discussed is the Splunk Enterprise license, right? So Splunk Enterprise license means what? Whatever the data that is ingested into the Splunk environment, that is most probably that is happening for the particular indexers and all, right? So we'll be considering this as the Splunk Enterprise license, right? Apart from that, we do have a no enforcement license. What do you mean by no enforcement license? So in general, what is the licensing model? We will be having the, for example, if the license is going to be consumed, so what is the particular what is the particular thing that will be happening? Arash, what is the particular thing happening?
Yeah, warning.
Apart from that, whatever the indexing will be there, okay, the indexing will be happening, but the searchers cannot search the data, right? But before that, we'll be having 5 license warnings. That's what we have discussed, right? So the same kind of warnings, okay, if you have a no enforcement license, the same kind of warnings you will be having, okay, the same kind of warnings you will be having. But even then, the particular, even the search hits will not stopping, okay, they will be searching the data from a particular indexers and all. So when this case is useful for you, so the extra license you have to take for a no enforcement license. For example, the license has been consumed, but still, for example, today you have taken the license on 20th December, okay. So somewhere in 20th December 2024, today you have taken the license, okay. Somewhere in October 1st, okay, you have completed the license, okay, whatever the 10 TB of license you have taken, it has been completed. So then what you can do, because you do have a no enforcement license, again till 28th December, okay, so you can always have all the indexing and the particular all the indexing will be happening, and even the searchers will be searching the data as well, okay. There will be no obstruction, but the license violation, it will be keeping going on, okay. The license violation, whatever it is there, it will be going on like that only. And again, whenever you are buying the license, right, so there will be costing, okay, all the particular thing, whatever that has the license has been happened, whatever the license that has been violated, right? So you have to pay for that one again, and then you have to take. But in between this particular time is there, right? There your Splunk will not be stopping, or your Splunk will be running as it is, okay. And only at a particular point in time you can always take the license. So in that way it will be useful. So no enforcement license, so actually whatever the license warnings, all those things will be having, but it won't be abruptly stopping, okay, just like in the Splunk Enterprise license, where if you do not buy the license, what happens? The 72-hour timer will be started, so the indexing will be stopped, but still the license will be, but still the particular searchers will be searching the data inside your indexers up to 70 hours, 72 hours. Even then also, if you do not take the license, then the indexing and searching will be stopped, everything halts, right? That is the thing that will be happening. And the next type of license is the enterprise trial license. So enterprise trial license. So we are in which license right now? We are in the enterprise trial license only. We have taken the enterprise trial license, which is openly given in Splunk website, right? So everybody can go over there and they can always take a trial of that particular one. So here, whenever you are taking the enterprise trial license, all the features will be available. Okay, all the features will be available. The only thing that is restricted is what? You can only ingest 500 MB per day, and you can always use 2 months. Okay, you can always use 2 months. Again, if it is completed, you can always go again, and you can always go to the Splunk website, and you can always download the particular Splunk trial license again. Okay, so this is the particular enterprise trial license provided by Splunk. And there is another license called as sale trial license. Okay, sales trial license. So this is somewhat different. The same trial license you can always get for Splunk, or get from Splunk, okay. If you don't want to use the openly given trial license that is available in the Splunk website, you can always speak with Splunk people, so with some special permissions. So if you want the ingestion rate, okay, so more, so if you can give the confidence that you will be buying that particular Splunk license, they will be giving you the sales trial license as well, okay. You can always speak with those people, and you can always get the trial licenses as well, okay. That is another kind of license that is offered by Splunk as well. And there is another license called as development license or test licenses. So whatever the developer thing, see, if you are working on a particular Splunk environment, okay, on the production server. So if you don't want, so you will be getting data from different kinds of data sources, right? So whatever the source type or the sources, if you want to check this data, whether it is coming properly or not, whether whatever the developer tools that are available, is it useful or not? If you want to check, okay, beforehand itself, without trialing on the enterprise license on your production servers and all, you can always go for developer licenses. Okay, you can always go for developer licenses. If you speak with Splunk, they will always provide the developer license, where you will be having all the special kinds of development tools and all, and we can always make use of those tools with this development license. So here, whenever you take the development license, you will be having 50 GB of license per day. Okay, 50 GB of license, and you will be having 6 months term. Okay, so 6 months term, you can always use 50 GB of license. So I have made a YouTube video as well. Please go and check how to. You can always make a request, okay, in the Splunk website for a developer license. Okay, you can always check that particular video, so that in detail I have explained over there how to create a developer license and all. Okay, so like that, you can always request the Splunk team, so that they will be checking the particular requirement, and then they will be providing you the developer license. So you will be having 50 GB to 50 GB per day, and a system license they will be provided. Okay, that is the thing. And again, you will be having a free license given by Splunk. So this free license is also, it is not open, and you cannot find anywhere on the Splunk website. You have to speak with the Splunk people, okay, and they will be giving you a free license, because based on various conditions. Okay, so that free license, because you have taken some license earlier, okay, or else if they provide some confidence that you will be buying some more license, then they will be giving the free license. So this free license is free forever, but it is different from this trial license. Okay, this trial license will be having all the features, but it is only limited to 2 months, and you can only ingest for 500 MB per day. Whereas this free license, it is free, but you cannot have all the features included in that particular license. Okay, that is the difference. And again, we do have this forwarder license as well. What do you mean by this forwarder license, Kiran? So, forwarder license, they have especially put this particular license because whenever you are using universal forwarder, there will be no licensing. Okay, there will be no licensing at all. But whenever you are using heavyweight forwarders, okay, then you have to take this forwarder license. Okay, so if at all you are getting the data into your heavyweight forwarder and all, so you have to, again, licensing, you have to licensing will be applicable. Okay, so licensing will be happening, so you have to take this forwarder license, and you have to apply this forwarder license in your heavyweight forwarders and all. Okay, that is the thing that Splunk is saying. And beta license, what is that beta license? So Splunk, from time to time, it will be releasing new updates and new features, right? So if at all you want to use those new features, and if you want to test those things, okay, what you have to do, you have to take a separate license, beta license. Okay, and you can always use those new features. Okay, before making them as standard things, if you want to use, okay, the particular features, okay, in your particular application and all, then you can always use the beta license, and you can always make use of those particular features. So again, beta license is another kind of license that is provided by Splunk. You can always take those licenses. Okay, and again, search head license. Okay, you do have search head even for searching also, right? We have considered that licensing will be happening. So even for search heads, see, for everything, if you are making use of Splunk, because it is a monopoly in the market, everything you have to buy license from them, and you have to use. Even if you are using it as distributed search or in the clustered environment, search heads in the clustered environment or searches in the distributed environment, you have to take the license, and then only you can always search. But all the licenses you are using, right, whatever the licenses you are using under one umbrella, you can always get into the license master, and you can always make the use of the license. Okay, it is the thing that you can always use. So even for cluster nodes also, even for replication also, whenever you are replication, whenever the data is replicating between the indexers and all, again, you can always you can always buy the licenses, and then only the data replication you can always use. Otherwise you cannot use the review on the replication as well. Okay, so all those things you can always find in the Splunk documentation, and you can always find all these particular types of licenses as well. So these are all the different types of licenses. Okay, you can always know about these licenses. Okay, sometimes in the interviews they will be asking what are the different type of licenses. Okay, so in the recent interviews they have asked, okay, for one of the organizations, so what are the different types of licenses that you will be having? Then you can explain about this type of licenses.